Hi, good morning. It is officially day one of AAPM. I'm Lindsay Jones, known on the internet, I guess, as MedPhys Lindsay. You can find me there on Blue Sky, and my email address is ljones@medphyslindsay.com. Um, this is not a promo, but I wanted to let you know where to find me before I show you a little bit about my day. So I have a big handful of disabilities, and one of them means that I really can't walk long distances. I also can't sit for very long, so this is very fun. But I am in my electric wheelchair. Can't really see her, but I have a water bottle. Here's my control panel, and I'm going to show you some things about my day that make it a little bit more interesting and sometimes a little more difficult to navigate the annual meeting as a physicist using mobility aids. So stay tuned. The first challenge in any hotel room is getting out of the door. Technically, to be compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act, it should take less than 5 pounds of pressure to open a door, but I'm going to back up with my power wheelchair. This door is heavy. I would say at least 10 pounds of pressure needed to open that door. Hard. The next thing that's important is hydration. I have postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which means that I need to have about 3 liters of water a day. So here's my trusty water bottle, and we are going to make a pilgrimage to the ice maker because I like it cold. This part is fun though, because I can turn my speed up really high and shoo, go really fast down the hallway. Let's see, where's the ice maker? Oops, ice bending. My guess is it's around this corner. Ooh, inside another door. Let's see if we can get this one. I might need to turn you off. So I just did a little chat with the staff here at the front desk at the Marriott. I'm a titanium with Marriott, which makes some of my travel logistics easier. I definitely need to have a rest in the middle of the day, some horizontal time, because it's a very busy day. And so as a titanium, I can ask for a late checkout. So I just got a 3 o'clock checkout so that in the middle of the day, I can come and do a little siesta before I go on with the rest of the day. Now I'm going to head over to the convention center, and yeah, it's a lot of elevators. So I'll bring you along. It might be a little bumpy, sorry, but we'll give it a try. Elevator number 1. Technically I have to go outside, but it is 100 degrees outside, so we are not going to do that unless we absolutely have to. Going up. And in the corridor, we are going to take a nice zoom up. Most people are walking outside. It might not be too bad this morning, but I think it's sweaty. It never stops. So I'm just staying inside the night for a second. I'll first to take this escalator. I get to go over here to the elevator. Thankfully, I did a little walkthrough yesterday with my buddy Eric, and we figured out the route. Look at the sign. Only one wheelchair at a time. Great. There's a lot of waiting involved when you are in a wheelchair and you need elevators, and that's all given that the wheelchairs, or that the elevators work, because that is definitely not always the case. And I think Most people think that an elevator being out is like an inconvenience, but an elevator being out of service literally means that disabled people cannot access it. So that's really a big deal. So, so this was fun. This was fun yesterday. We didn't know where the elevator was to bypass these stairs. So this set of stairs and escalators goes up to the main floor. There is no sign anywhere about where the elevators are, but thankfully I now know where they are. It is way over here in the corner. It's even worse on the next level. It's like really hidden by the bathrooms, and unless you knew where it was, you would be SOL. Now, can we get to the elevator before it closes on us? Okay, great. And since we did our practice run yesterday, I know that I need to go to floor 1, but we went to the wrong floor yesterday. And now the elegant entrance right to the bathrooms. We get to zip around here. They actually do have like scooters for rent, so if you need a mobility bike, there you go. And we have made it to the main hall. So yeah, a bit of an adventure, a little circuitous, but we did it. Yay. I was assuming that there would be an elevator more central to like the action, but there is not. So we are actually heading back to the elevator that I took to get in here, because that one will take me up. But of course, the elevators are not central. They are way peripheral. So I'm going back to the one hidden in the corner. And, you know, I use a power wheelchair. So I have, it like doesn't take me more energy particularly to like get to these elevators that are really out of the way. But what if you were on a knee scooter? There is a woman here on a knee scooter. What if you are a full-time crutches user or a walker? Like, this is hard. I actually just ran into the woman using the knee scooter coming out of the elevator, and there was like a group of people coming out of the elevator. And I asked them if they could, put a hand in there so it didn't slam shut on me. And as I was explaining that to them, which they did, very gracefully, the one thing that you learn as a disabled person is you actually rely on the kindness of others a lot. And generally people are very kind. Occasionally they are not kind, but, and as I was telling them this, the door slammed shut. Thankfully, their hand in the way did keep it open for me, and I didn't have to like wait for the whole cycle again. But now we are going to go try to find the ballroom. It's actually not too far. It looks like it's right here. So that was not too bad. I'll take it. To try to find the exhibit hall. It looks like it's down one floor and then across a bridge. We're gonna figure it out. I would normally just follow people, but I have to take the elevator and everyone else is escalating. So at least in this case, the elevator is like relatively close to the escalator. So, good times. Now that I know a little bit more about where I'm going, these signs here make a little bit more sense. So I am going to go to the second floor because that has the L Street Bridge that goes to the exhibit hall. So figure that out. What did I just say? I'm going to do See, the thing is, my brain is also mush sometimes, especially in the morning, and I didn't feel well this morning, so I didn't eat any breakfast. Also, I don't know which way I'm going. Oh, backwards. Yay. We shall figure it out. I'm gonna go zoom. also try to pay attention to these room numbers here so I know where I'm going later in the day. All right, we got the 200. And now I think I get to follow the crowd because everyone's going over to the exhibit hall because it opens at 9:30. I see a friend, so I might say hi. Okay. Said hi to my friend from grad school, and now we're going down the hallway. But I try to pace myself with people when people are around and not go like super zooming. So, yep. And then it looks like the exhibit hall is ahead. So, we found where we're going. It's very exciting. There's another set of elevators here. That might make life easier. And yeah, there we go. Always fun. Always fun.